Hello, welcome to the When I Have Spare Time podcast. My name is Frank, and I'll be sitting here talking to you for a few minutes. As usual, we're in close. I just realized I haven't done a K-pop for straight people video in a long time. I used to do them all the time, so I'm gonna do another one. For those of you who like good-looking women and maybe don't like K-pop, but you're willing to watch K-pop with the sound down, then I found another group. So high key, I went to their K-pop profile just so you guys can go there yourself, obviously. But they're called high key, but it's spelled H1, then a hyphen, then key. They have four members. They used to have five. It doesn't, all that doesn't matter, but they have four members now. The thing I've said about K-pop, and for those of you who listen to this portion of my channel, usually the less members in the group, the better looking all the members are. And usually with the more members in the group, you're gonna get a few that are like, whoa, you shouldn't be an idol, you don't look like one. Oh, but then you get distracted from like the really hot one. So it's like, if a group has like nine members, there's gonna be like three that are like ugly. You'll be like, whoa, okay, you must be here because you're talented. Anyway, so so they had five members. Um, I forgot her name. And I was going back through all of High Key's music videos. Uh, all of my comments are, "Oh my God, they're hot." So like I've been consistent, and I don't like all of their songs, but they're hot, so it's like okay. Anyway, yeah, this member quit, and I'm assuming she quit because standing next to other girls, she wasn't as attractive. Because like women will do that, but anyway, that's beside the point. The member I'm going to talk about, that's the hot one. I mean, they're all good looking, but the member that's like really really hot is Yell. Okay, so if you like girls, you can watch a a high key music video with the sound down, and just because of her, you're going to be okay. Okay, like, but musically, I don't like their first single. The first single is called "Athletic Girl," and I remember watching it. I'm like, well, God, these girls are hot, but the song sucks. Now the other songs they released after that were good, but I mean they had it just my opinion. Their first release was bad, but anyway, uh, for those of you who want to know her age, I did not know her age. Right now she's currently 19 years old. She'll be 20 on Christmas Day. Okay. Yeah, I did not know. Well, because like I like him. I like high. I mean, I like high key, but like I'm not like a super fan where like I know their bio, which is why I show you guys the K-pop profile. So I'm like, if you want to find out, you can just go here. It's pretty easy. Anyway, I went to a gallery, a Yell gallery, just so we could see some pics. So like this is from the first single, Athletic Girl, which they look great in the video, but just the song's like whatever. But see, she's an attractive young lady, and but see her looks improve. See, this was the second single. I forgot the name of the second single, but she looks better in the second one just because she's dressed more feminine. Women always look better when they dress feminine, obviously. And then like you're seeing these pictures, okay, but then like something happened where I guess she finally got her chest came in apparently. Because like when she first came out, she didn't have a chest. I'm being serious. I mean, she was still good looking, but her chest was like, I don't know, like B cups. And then all of a sudden this happened. That looks like C, but they got a little bigger, Anyway, you can look at the gallery yourself later. But see, this is her recently. Look at that body, guys. Okay? And it's gonna be on a loop. But like her chest like doubled in size. Like I could look at this all day. And I don't care what she's singing. Okay? So once again, if you're a heterosexual, if you are a person who likes chicks or a lesbian, and you need to get into K-pop, start with high key. Okay, oh well, we've already seen this loop. Okay, and then like this is a high key yo fan cam. There's a bunch of fan cams, and there's a bunch of like compilations where like they just, and I'm not gonna play the sound because every time I try to play K-pop on YouTube and try to do a reaction, it gets like taken down or whatever. So I don't even bother anymore. But anyway, there are hundreds, I'm sure there's thousands, hundreds of these Yell fan cam compilations where they kind of played in slow motion. And you know why? It's because you know why you like this. It's not about the music. Her rack came in and she became extra hot. See, like she was hot before, but then something happened. I don't know. I guess she was taking her vitamins. She grew a chest, and it just shot her up to the upper echelon of baddies in the K-pop industry. And so the only thing wrong with High Key is they need better songs, or well, yeah, they need better songs. I mean, their songs are good, but it's like it's not the meta. Like the meta for the current music, they don't sound like that. Like they sound like generic happy K-pop. But it's good, but it's just you're not gonna get a lot of ears on it just because it's not the current meta. But see, with her looks being upgraded, I think they're gonna get more attention now. Cause like she's all over YouTube in clips, but it's the kind of fans like me, like the people who watch K-pop with the sound out. And I think is this a 7 minute loop of her just doing the same? Yes, it's a 7 minute loop of her doing the same thing over and over. No, I found this one. Someone put together like a 20 minute, a 30 minute one. I have to find this performance. She's wearing a shirt that says anime titties. I mean, now if that just doesn't win you over, folks, I don't know what does. But look at this, and I don't know why it's in triple, but you could watch this all day. It doesn't matter what the music is. It doesn't matter what they're singing about. This is a good looking woman. Now, good looking enough for me to get into the group. Well, I was already into the group based on her looks. But now that her chest is twice as big, well, I think I'm gonna buy all the albums. You should too. See, and this is way sexier than like Cat's Eye, and she's wearing clothes. Like, and I know why am I putting down Cat's Eye? Because I don't like them, so I'm going to do it anyway. So people were talking about Cat's Eye and how Cat's Eye is like this sexy concept because they dance like strippers and wear like next to nothing, but she's fully clothed. Like she's just dressed normal. Like you can walk down the street just like this or go to school just like this. Like this is just a normal outfit, and she looks twice as sexy as every member of Cat's Eye, and Cat's Eye is has the title of like the sexy group. So like that shows you just how good looking she is. Now, I don't know if she's gonna fit the K-pop, the KBS, the sorry, KBS, the Korean beauty standards, because she is, and I know this is gonna sound shocking, she's considered dark. She's she's considered tan, and they prefer fair skinned for their idols. But I mean, like it. there's exceptions to the rules, and obviously international fans don't care about the her being slightly tan and not like porcelain white, but that might be the only negative thing a Korean person would say about her. But other than that, um, like she has a body like Kwan Yubi, you know. I mean, like her nickname should be Jiggle Physics. That should be her stage name. Instead of Yell, it should be Jiggle Physics. Anyway, the group is called High Key. They have a lot of great songs, except their first song, "Athletic Girl," is not a good song. But every song I've heard after that has been a good song. But yeah, so check them out. I hope you enjoyed K-pop for straight people. You guys have a good one. I'll talk to you later. Peace.